And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy III. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and it's time for us to deal with a few things. Specifically, this jackass off in the distance here, known as Goldor. Now, I made sure to buy the gear, and as you can see, our thief is holding out pretty well, all things considered. We got the gloves. It says it does more damage now that he has two gloves on than it would if he were bare-fisted, so we'll play with that for now, but I still have a feeling that things will change in its own way. Okay, so now that we're in here, as you can see, Tallywhacker can heal himself just from fighting, pretty much, thanks to the Orichalcum dagger. If we switch to him, we can use our thief to unlock doors. Now, for what it's worth, I don't believe there's actually anything in these first rooms. Yeah. But it's fun to check it out anyway. And I get this feeling this is like a back, like a... Nah, never mind. Kind of like how they had the gold themed dungeon and villain with the Midas touch issue in Dragon Quest XI. Kind of makes me think of that. You know what? We actually, wait, you know what? We don't want to go that way yet. I'm screwing up where things and how things should happen. Hold on. Let's go back this way for just a moment. Golden Eagle. Sweet. Nothing there. Okay, so we'll come up here, and we should see some more stuff as we move around here. Come all the way around. I think these are really just worth money. Okay. Cast arrow when used in battle. Cool. Alright, so let's go now and head back to that room we were at earlier. And there we go. Good XP in this place too. So if you are behind, definitely feel the need to level up here. As you can see, you should be able to. I think we don't probably need to switch to Viking. I think because Tallywhacker can heal himself via his physical attacks, it makes him faster, you know, so I think we're going to leave him alone, level-wise. I don't see a reason to mess with his loadout. Nice. That self-healing is quite nice. Not gonna lie. You know what? I could have walked through the wall down there at the bottom, huh? Oh well. Sweet. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, this fight can be kind of wonky. You think I'm going to give up my crystal over my dead body? Well, if you insist. So attack, boost. Got a free turn here. Arrow, attack. In theory, I don't really need to heal Tallywhacker because he'll heal himself. And as you saw there, magic's not going to help us at all. Hence why there's no point in having a black mage. We're going to speed this along here. Should be okay. If he hits somebody and it gets weak, we gotta turn off auto attack. Okay, somebody who especially can't heal themselves. Nice, nice. Oh, that worked out. No, not my crystal. I'll smash it before I hand it over. Ha! Crystal broke into a million pieces. Not the crystal, how could you? Now it will never be yours. Oh boy. Well, looks like apparently the proverbial shit has hit the fan. Gold ore dropped the key to unlock the chains around the ship, but as soon as you grasp it, it disappeared. The curse is lifted and the airship can now be flown once more. Our ship is unchained, but the crystal is gone. What do we do now? That's a very good question. So let's head out, and actually, let's heal before we do anything else. Again, we can teleport out, but there's good XP here, so why not take advantage of that? Especially because we're about to level 2. Nice. Gold needle. We also need the money too, even though we do have a pretty decent amount of money, but really quick. Golden swords are pieces of junk. Okay. Now we could take a chocobo. There's a chocobo forest right there, but we're gonna walk back again, needing that money and that XP. Just makes sense. It's not like anything out here is really gonna beat us up, so. And we're definitely gonna burn through a lot of money coming up. So again, kind of the reason to do this. Alright, let's go inside the town here. We'll heal up, we'll save, you know, all that good stuff. now have access to our airship, which we're going to use. And we're gonna wanna not land over here. Let me double check. Yeah. Alright, I think this fastest. Ah! Since he's turned to stone, it's not going to matter so much. Cheeky little bastard. Okay. So, welcome to Repelto. Or whatever. What we came here for is magic. Oh, okay. And here's the deal. We can summon Chocobo, Shiva, Ramu, Ifrit, and Titan. Ooh. Now you might say, why are you buying two? You're asking too many questions. You must just have faith. We're also going to sell off our gold swords. That replenishes our cash. Yay! Now, if we go to the inn, there's some new. I think there's some new items we can buy here. Otter shrooms, we don't care. Phoenix Downs. We're pretty good on them for now, but you notice the regular potions are phasing out, and rightfully so. We'll grab a bit of the high potions here. May as well. Let's go this way. And then what we can do is already dispense these spells here. Oh wait, well, no, we can't right now. I probably just wasted a whole bunch of money now that I'm thinking about it. Whatever. Yes and no. It's not. Again, it'll make more sense later when I'm planning. I am Golgan. In ancient times, the power of light, when the power of light filled the world, the cataclysm event we called the Wrath of Light. Now the same thing has happened with the power of darkness. Something must be summoning it. What is it? Well, I cannot say. All I know is that which once brought balance to the world has thrown it into chaos. If either light or dark were to envelop the other, neither would survive. Just as a pro tip, I didn't really screw up with the magic. I'm just saying don't worry about it yet. It'll make more sense later. I assure you. I assure you. Let's go over here. I hear there's underwater treasure trove beneath a small triangular island. You don't say. There we go. And there's an elixir. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back across here. Make sure we kind of come out all the way here. Oops. Let's head on inside. Why, G-Mates can be very difficult to master, though, but if you use nature's fickleness to your advantage, you can deal a lot of damage. It's one of those classes that, like in other Final Fantasy games, it does work, but there's more efficient ways to do it. Lord Bahamut, greatest dragon of all, awaits a warrior great or small. Should such a hero bring his fall, his power would be that I can call. It's a reference for something later. Here's a song from whatever. And not really that important. There we go. I knew it's there somewhere. Okay, let's look at the shops here. There's not much, unless you plan on using Geomancer and whatnot. And we'll probably, you know what, we can pick up 2 of these. One for each caster. And it prevents petrification, shrinking, and the wielder from turning into a toad. Which has its uses. And again, stuff we're not going to waste our time with, because we're not going to really mess with any of those classes. Bard is pretty awful in this game, to my memory, and Geomancer, like I said, is more situational than it is useful. And we'll find gear for that class if, when, and if we need it, and or even that if we decide to use it. So let's go ahead and head this way. And all shit breaks loose. Ugh. Oh boy. What makes you think upstairs gets walked into the castle grounds? Get out! Okay, so we can't do anything here. So clearly there's conflict here that we just don't quite understand. Alright, well, So strangely enough, this is like considered a giant town that we kind of have to feasibly navigate. And actually, let's go this way. It's like I said, this is all kind of separated all around here. So all the shops and everything, except I think this... Oh, no, that one's closed too. I think there's a weapon shop that's open. Yeah. I knew there was one. So... You know, we'll buy that. Just because we're not going to be able to buy really anything else. The item shops, I think, are also open, as are the inns, but that's only if we really kind of need anything. Let's head over to this part of the town over here. Now, I want to say... There was a young man in the tavern who was a dead rigger for the prince. He was in this tavern right here. We don't want to do that yet. Leave. We can get some free shit. There's the call for the fat chocobo. But really, it's to come over here. And he has nothing for us to retrieve. We don't really have anything to store because they kind of fixed the storage elements of this game. Where in the original, we'd be probably using the fat chocobo every once in a while. Mainly to store gear for characters that we don't know, classes specifically, that we don't know when we're going to use. go over here. Get a load of this brat. He thinks he's the prince of the kingdom. What a laugh! Wahaha! Hey there, little prince. What's the matter? Can't catch your tongue? Leave him alone. Oh, the liar prince buddies have shown up. Sick 'em, boys. Blah, 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 blah. Yakety schmackety. Time for us to beat these guys down. Nice. I am Alice, son of King Gorn and heir to the throne of Saronia. Thank you for coming to my aid. What on earth has happened to Saronia? This is not easy to say, but my father has changed. He suddenly pitted our armed forces against each other. I tried to talk sense into him, but he couldn't not be swayed. He sent me into exile. I realize you are but travelers to our land. Would you lend me your aid? Mm-hmm. I must return to the castle and reason with my father. Of course, your highness. I thank you. So Alice joins the party. Miss Alice, is that really you? Shush, I've been exiled and must not be seen. Don't give me away, I beg of you. Forgive me, your highness. Yeah, you better. Got. Yeah. I believe. There we go, Dragon Mail. Okay, that'll be something we save for later. So we now need to head, I believe, this way. Yeah, nothing really here except going in here. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing something. I know we need... Come on. Let's keep going up. That's not good. Luckily, it takes a couple rounds for that to kick in. Lots of dragon gear, and you might be asking yourself, why? Well, you'll find out. You'll find out. It is necessary. Kinda, maybe, sorta. I remember this being more complicated to navigate than before, but whatever. Alright, let's head down. We'll probably go hit up one of the inns on our way down as well, once we get to the bottom. Let's head here and we'll heal up, but before we even do that, everybody becomes a... after we heal that too. We need to set everyone to Dragoon. And that's fine. And now I'm going to make a save because there's a weird fight coming up. As you can see, I had to change everyone to a Dragoon. And there's a reason why we have to do this. And it is kind of weird. Like I said, it's a weird fight, and you're kind of at the mercy of the game to a degree. So just being this prepared is going to help. So. Prince Alice let me pass, but when you've been exiled, Your Highness, I cannot let you through. What is it? The king has given them permission to enter. Yes, sir. Forgive me, Your Highness. Please come through. Shenanigans are afoot. You can smell it in the air. I would at least think you might be able to. The audience with His Majesty is scheduled for tomorrow. The room is yours until then. Rest well tonight. Of course, there's gonna be some kind of shenanigans, right? Because why would they exile if there weren't shenanigans? Am I disturbing you? No, Your Highness. I cannot sleep for worry. What could my father be thinking? Am I not his own flesh and blood? Does he not care for me? How could a father exile his own son? He must care for you, Your Highness. There isn't a parent in the world that doesn't love their child. There must be something else to this. Perhaps. Tomorrow we can meet with the king and ask for an explanation. This does little to assuage my worry. Big words there, buddy. The king attacked with a knife. Death to the prince. Father, stop. What has come over you? Mr. Gilgamesh entered the room. What are you doing, sire? Don't stop. Kill the prince. Schlunk. The king turned the knife onto himself instead. Father! I won't be manipulated any longer. How could you and he withstand my mind control? I would rather die than raise a hand against my beloved son. I will not submit to your manipulation. Then you will perish, fool. The prince will join you shortly. Stop, you have to get past us first. You're barely with the trouble. I'll dispose of you in no time. When we get attacked. And the gimmick to this fight is jump, 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 and jump. Ow. Now again, this could fail. But kill him real good. That's a rough fight if you don't think to do this. Alice, my son, I've been under the minister's control for so long. Father, it's not your... I do not deserve forgiveness, nor do I expect it. Just know that I return Your return has saved me. My soul is now freed from that torturous hold. Alice, please, you must take your rightful place on the throne and bring peace to Saronia once more. Ugh. Father, I love you, my son. Okay. Your Highness, you have my thanks, Jack Tard. Like a fool, I doubted my father's love. You're not a fool. You clearly loved him, but you are an idiot. I will assume the throne as the rightful king of Saronia, as was my father's wish. Without your help, Gilgamesh crimes would have never come to light. Thank you. All hail King Alice. Thank you, brave warriors. Oh yeah. You're just badass, y'all. Alice left the party. Scram. And we're now in control. Which quite literally we need to set everything back up the way it was. There we go. Rusty mails we don't care about. Golden staff, scholar hat, Thorian hammer. Well, a couple of decent things, but nothing like mind-breakingly great. Again, the stuff I was telling you that we didn't need, all appearing here. Alright. When he died, the great mage Noah bequeathed his powers to the disciples Zande, Doga, and Unai. The only ones powerful enough to cause this calamity we're facing now are those three mages and Dalg. The Nautilus's engine should be powerful enough to get you through the gales to the cross-shaped peninsula. You must head for the Dalg continent now, warriors. Okay, but before that, Omen says me. Dead end, but I heard that there used to be a tunnel back in the day. We get Phoenix down. 2 Phoenix downs, nice. Keep mind for what we just saw there. We'll be dealing with that later. Oops. We'll go get it. My bad. God damn it. I hate that it's attached to the motion button. Oh, wait for me. So they're going to work on giving us something really, really awesome. We parked it outside of the castle for you. The Nile should even get you through the gales to the Dalga continent. Fly safely. Unless we receive the Nautilus airship. Now, as awesome as that sounds, and as cool as things are going to go moving forward, I hate to say it, guys, we're broke. We're always broke. No matter how much money we earn, we're always broke. So, let's get to it. Because there's a lot to say here. Oh, there's never anything in this town. Part of the town. And really, we don't really need the thief anymore, and you'll see why, guys. At least for now. Let's Go over here. And there's Cure, Teleport, Blind of Fire, Blizzard, Thundara. Nothing. I do want to buy one of those, just to have it. But there's good gear all around. So here we go. Scholar hat, Scholar robes. Now this is old stuff, so we don't really need this yet. But there's better. Don't worry, there's better gear. We just gotta find it. Out of the way, fool! Out of the way, fool! Oh, you bastard! Okay. Oops. Really? Let's just set this up anyway. Wrong! Nah! Go everywhere but the... I go to every place but the right place. Okay. Now we're in the right place. Crying out loud. Okay, so this isn't not it. There should be another one. Yeah, there's the other magic shop. There's Thundaga. We'll buy that, and then it really becomes a matter of what else. Good healing, too. Grab that. Ability to revive an ally. Just get it. Don't care about that. That's pretty good, but... I don't know, we could pass on that. Alright. Okay. Now... we're relatively broke. And there's still a metric ton of stuff we can buy here, too. That's really good. There's better armor for our casters. There's actually better staves. There's elemental rods. Now we can finally buy. For Tallywhacker. See, they cost about 1,000 each. And there's really what we want right there. For our dual wield. And then we want one of each of these. They cost 10 grand a pop. Okay. We also... and I don't see the armor shop. Okay, that was that stuff. Come down out here. Let me double check this town just to make sure I didn't miss anything. snoop around for a second. Thought there was some better armor, but maybe not. We know there's no armor. Yeah, there's no. That's a magic shop there. So that's really it, I guess. I was sworn there was something else I'm missing, but for the life of me, can't think of what it is. Yeah, and so we need to be able to buy all those rods. So we roughly need about 50k, give or take. Oh, we don't have enough money. Well, that really blows, but we are fully healed anyway. Let's change our formation here. Before that becomes a problem. Alright, so with that said, I'm going to have to earn that money and make that stuff really available to us. Because if we want access to better gear, we're going to have to pay for it. We just don't have the means right now, so we're going to have to level up a bit more, or grind a bit more. We definitely need to start going back and regaining our Black Mage levels, or Black Wizard, or our Black Mage levels, because in order for us to do better down the road, we need more access to more of those higher tier spells, which we're only going to get by leveling his job up. But because their magic is now a viable option going forward, we can literally now just start fighting enemies to just replenish our stock of... Or not our stock, but getting really good gear in order for our Black Mage to be able to easily kind of gain levels and go through enemies without burning through his MP. Pretty much in the same essence as currently Dildo, who could just sit there and spam an item to do damage. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ActorStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, we will be continuing forward as we progress through the game, mainly to take care of a handful of other nuisances that we have to deal with, but most of it's going to be that we now need to deal with. We understand that there's 3 mages who've caused all the problems in the world, and we're going to have to deal with them. So, yeah, that's a thing. If you're playing along and you're not trying to follow me exactly and you want to figure out where to go, just talk to the people in town. Talk to Argus again. Or, I'm sorry, talk to the Prince again, and you'll get more direction. But for the most part, there's not much else you need to know, other than we need to head to another, in a sense, castle. So, anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.